got a loop end and a tail end. We're going to take the loop end and go around the tree with it, trying to keep the strap from twisting as you come around the tree, and then feed the tail through the loop all the way through, and then you can pull it tight to face the tent. And the tail goes through the D-ring. Goes through the tail. Just allow that to pass through the D-ring. We're going to take the tail and we're going to thread it through the ratchet. So we're going to go like that, and then over or under, it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to pull out all the slack. And then we want to make sure that the ratchet is in fully closed position so that this bar sits behind the little nick. So now you've got to find the central point between your three trees, and it helps if you do have other people, but you don't need it. So we can see from, if it comes towards me, you're going to have to let it out of it. If it comes towards me, it's loose on the far side, and now you pull right in. If it comes towards Jane too much, it's loose on this side, so we're going to even those out, and Rob's going to pull back at the end, and you can see slowly you'll be able to find that equalised point between us, I think, to you a bit more. Okay, ratchet. And what you want to make sure is that all the sides are of pretty equal tension. That's fine. Then we get our poles. For the connect, you have a strap underneath down the centre line. When you're alone, you can actually slacken that off by turning the buckle the opposite way to allow the strap to slip through. That means you get the whole floor of the tensile to yourself. If you're sharing the connect, then you want one hammock on this side and one hammock on this side. Then all you have to do is pull that strap tight, and that will give you a ridge between the two hammocks so that you don't roll into the centre. Take the loop and the toggle and you pass them under the tent, and then the loop will go through the toggle, and then the very corner goes through the D-ring to create a weather seal. You want to make sure that it's covering all of the inner tent. Then you can bring that round, and it's either hooks straight onto the hook and toggle, or you've got a bungee, depending on which batch fly sheet you've got, and that bungee can just extend back out and clip to the D-ring. If you've got the pegs and bungee, then you can peg out your fly sheet very easily by touching that peg like that, and then making another loop in your bungee there, like that, which fit onto your fly sheet hooks, and then peg out the wings of your fly sheet. For full storm protection, we suggest that you batten down 2 of the Connect wings and leave the downwind side wing open for ventilation. When you're taking the Connect fly sheet off, you can use the D-ring at the tail to secure it while you're folding. So just put the tail loop back on and find your 2 front corners, and again you want to get those wings folded inwards, and then together, and then you can find your Tentsile logo if you want. Fly sheet ready to go back in the bag. Now to pack the Connect, you just do the same, fold it in half and take the 2 corners that you've got together back. We want to try to protect the insect mesh so it's inside the green fabric. Tail comes up to meet it. Falls into the pole bag, tie it and roll. And Connect's ready to go back into the bag. Make sure that there's no insect mesh showing on this side, and this is where you're going to put your ratchets so they don't catch any of the insect mesh. And your fly sheet can go over the top and you're away.